Hi everyone, welcome. So there was an issue with the video of the podcast, so it's just the audio. Yeah, I don't know what happened. There was just an error when I tried to load the video, and it wouldn't show the video. It just showed did the sound for audio. Hopefully, it doesn't do that next time. All right, enjoy the video.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Abled and Disabled. Today's episode, we are talking about a condition that's often invisible, misunderstood, and widely undiagnosed. We're talking about EDS. It's a condition, if I can read properly, it's a connective tissue disorder that can affect the joints, skin, and even internal organs. And while the word rare gets thrown around a lot with EDS, what's not rare is the lived experience of chronic pain, fatigue, and the feeling of not being believed by doctors. So let's break it down. EDS isn't just one condition, it's actually a group of 13 different disorders, all involving defects in connective tissue. Think of connective tissue like the glue that holds your body together: skin, joints, blood vessels, organs. If that glue is too weak or stretchy, that's where EDS shows up. One of the most common types is hypermobile EDS, or HEDS. This usually shows up as joint hypermobility, meaning your joints move more than they should, which can sound kind of cool until you're dislocating your shoulder trying to put on a shirt. Or rolling your ankle walking across the living room is not just about flexibility, it's about instability. And with that comes pain, fatigue, and a lot of joint injuries. Other types, like vascular EDS, are more dangerous, affecting blood vessels and organs. That one can actually be life-threatening if not properly managed. Unfortunately, diagnosis isn't simple. There's no single test for most types, especially HEDS. It usually involves clinical exams, genetic testing in some cases, and ruling out other stuff first, which means a lot of people go undiagnosed for years, even decades, and some never get diagnosed at all. EDS doesn't just hit one part of the body, it's a whole body experience. Like, imagine waking up tired no matter how much you sleep, popping joints when you stretch, and never knowing which part of your body will betray you today. You've got joint dislocations, subluxations, that's a partial dislocation, and constant pain. And the fatigue, it's not I stayed up too late, tired. It's my muscles are working overtime to stabilize my joints all the time, tired. Plus there's the mental health toll. When your body doesn't behave like it should, doctors don't believe you, that messes with your head. And because many people with EDS look fine on the outside, it adds to that whole "but you don't look sick" thing we've all heard way too many times. This is where the things get frustrating. So many people with EDS are misdiagnosed or dismissed completely. A lot of folks are told they have anxiety, fibromyalgia, I can't spell it, I'll put it on the screen if I remember, depression, or that it's all in their head. Doctors don't get much education on EDS in med school, so unless you find a specialist or super courteous GP, you're kind of left on your own. And if you're female, neurodivergent, or a person of colour, the delay is even worse. There's a lot of bias in how pain is perceived and behaved, which makes self-advocacy critical. People with EDS often have to become experts in their own condition, keeping records, bringing research, pushing for referrals. It's exhausting and it shouldn't be on the patients, but here we are. Alright, let's talk adaptations. What helps? Mobility aids, canes, braces, wheelchairs, even KT tape for joint support. They're not a sign of giving up. They're tools for independence. Compression gear helps with circulation issues, and pacing is key. You've got to ration energy carefully. It's often called the spoon theory. Some people with EDS also deal with POTS and heart rate disorder or mast cell issues. It's a lot of moving pieces, and treatment usually means managing symptoms, not curing them. Physical therapy can help, but it has to be with someone who understands EDS, otherwise you risk making things worse. Same with pain management. It's a delicate balance. Movement is good, but too much or the wrong kind can cause injury. One thing that can really help is connecting with the EDS community. Online support groups, social media, and makes a difference knowing you're not alone. May is EDS Awareness Month. Organizations like the Ellis Diagnosed Society or EDS Society are working hard to fund research and raise visibility. There's also advocacy around education, getting more training in med schools, pushing for earlier diagnosis and access to specialists. EDS might be rare, but its impact is huge. It's a full body, full-time experience that deserves recognition, research, and respect. And if you know someone with EDS, check in on them, listen, believe them, offer help without assuming. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just show up. Excuse me. Different types are hypermobile, joint features, hypermobile EDS is the most common type of EDS. Joint hypermobility, chronic pain and fatigue, soft and squishy skin, frequent joint dislocation and sublactation. No known genetic marker yet diagnosed clinically, and there's class called EDS. caused by mutations in COL5A1 or COL5A2. Features highly stretchy, velvety skin, widened opic scars, joint hypermobility, easily bruised. Vascular EDS caused by mutation in COL3A1. Features thin translucent skin, fragile blood vessels and organs, risk of rupture. Characteristic facial features: thin nose, lips. Major complications could be life-threatening. Chylosrutic EDS caused by mutations in the PLOD1 or FKBP14. Condylar muscle hyperthermia. Progressive silicosis. I can't read today. Fragile eyes and arteries. Arthrochira EDS caused by mutations in the COL1A1 or COL1A2. Severe joint hypermobility, chondral hip dislocation, skin fragility, like hand is numb. Dyremophacosis ADS caused by mutations in the ADAMTS2. Extreme skin fragility and sagging. Hernias. Characteristic facial features: small nose and puffy eyelids. Brittle cornea syndrome, which is part of EDS, is BCS, caused by mutations in the ZNF469 or PRDM5. Extremely thin cornea, risk of rupture, severe nearsightedness, blue silica, hearing loss. Spondylolisthetic EDS caused by mutations in the B4GALT7, B3GALT6 or SLC39A13. Short stature, hypertonia, low muscle tone, spinal abnormalities, joint instability. Musculoskeletal EDS caused by mutations in the CHST14 or DSE. Joint stiffness, like severe joint stiffness, fragile, hypervisible skin, hypervisual skin. Clubfoot, myopathic EDS caused by mutation in the COL12A1. Muscle weakness, joint hypermobility, orthotic scars, hypotonia from birth, type. Pyrimontal EDS caused by mutations in the C1R or C1S. Early onset severe gum disease, tooth loss, easy bruising, joint hypermobility. Cardiovascular EDS caused by hypertension mutation in COL1A2, severe heart valve problems. Skin hypersensibility, joint hypermobility, brittle bones. Atypical or unclassified EDS. People with EDS like symptoms that don't fit any specific type. May involve new genetic mutations not yet identified. Where was I? EDS might be rare, but its impact is huge. It's a full body, full-time experience that deserves recognition, research, and respect. And if you know someone with EDS, check in on them. I already read this. Where was I? Where was I? Here. EDS might be rare, but its impact is huge. It's full body. I keep on writing the same thing. What happened? Ugh. If you like today's episode, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like and comment. Subscribe. That's all I can think. Thanks for joining us on Abled and Disabled. We'll catch you next time. Yeah, catch you next time. Alright, stay pink and yellow. Bye.